How big was it? It was pretty big. I mean, it was like maybe like that big. It was a decent size. It was large. And we are live. Hello, everybody. Obviously tonight I am solo, but I did bring a cup of water. Not a big cup of water. Probably should have grabbed more, but hopefully it'll last me at least a little bit. So, happy Labor Day to all of you. Hope you guys are having. Hi, Bob. I'm gonna try to pull you guys up here on the big screen. So hopefully you guys are having a good Labor Day. Anybody go out and do any hunting today? Perhaps some flea markets or something. I was going to go to a flea market, and then didn't because unfortunately it was raining when I woke up today. I was actually going to go to the flea market Jake's with Stephanie, and I got a text message this morning. She's like, "Are we still going?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And all of a sudden I hear outside. So thunderstorms this morning, bright and early in the morning. So we did not go to Jake's, unfortunately, but we did do some hunting. In fact, the reason why Stephanie's not with me today is because we actually got up early this morning and went to some thrift stores, which I did film. So we did that instead of going to Jake's and having her come over. We just kind of went out for the day and hit up some stores. Here we go. Let's actually, can I pull you guys up? There we go. Trying to get you guys up here in the pop-out chat so I can actually see what you're saying. All right. How was somebody asked, how was Creature Feature Weekend? Sorry, I didn't see your name. Oh, here we go. Jamel asks, how was Creature Feature Weekend? It was a lot of fun. I had a blast hanging out there with Greg. The convention itself was a lot of fun, a lot of cool guests, and they had some cool stuff going on afterwards. I didn't really buy very much in the way of movies or anything like that. That's the way conventions are. I don't usually find a ton of movies at conventions, but I did find some cool stuff to pick up, and again, had a really good time with Greg. We sold a bunch of stuff, which was really cool. I sold stuff. Greg bought like a little bin of stuff with him. Usually when we go to conventions, I tell Greg, I'm like, yeah, bring a little bin of some stuff you want to sell, and we'll throw it up on a table or something like that next to me. Maybe you can make some money too. And he brought a little bin of stuff, and he killed it. He was like, most of it was gone. I was surprised that he made a decent amount of money with just this little bin of stuff that he brought with him, which is awesome. So a lot of things sold. It was great. In fact, one of the main reasons why I had to go out today, because when I woke up and heard that it was raining, part of me was almost like thinking, all right, well, maybe I just won't go out today. Maybe I'll just kind of stay home. But then I thought about it, and I had sold so much stuff at the convention. I kind of needed to like restock, because in like 2 weeks is RetroCon, so I needed to get more stuff for the store, which I did. I found some really cool stuff today. Videos coming soon. Two videos coming soon. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Okay. Happy Labor Day. I'm getting ready to report for the hurricane ride out crew tomorrow. That's awesome. I mean, okay, I know I shouldn't be saying that, but I have this weird fascination with, I really want to be in Walt Disney World during a vacation, which I know it's kind of a stupid thing to say, because it's dangerous. It's a hurricane. Hurricanes are dangerous. Wind blows and things get knocked over and whatnot. Although, with that being said, I've read that Walt Disney World is one of the safest places to be during a hurricane, because they kind of have a lockdown. They close the parks. They stick you all inside your hotel, and you're really not allowed to leave, which is fine. Obviously, I'd be cool with that. So you're in your hotel. It's pretty safe. All the buildings are like built to withstand hurricane force winds, and all the windows are secure. And I mean, you're pretty much as safe as can be if you're in a Disney World resort during a hurricane in Florida. So I don't know. I want to be in one. I think it's a thing, like, I've always wanted to see a hurricane, but I don't actually want to, like, be in a house during a hurricane, because that sounds horribly scary and dangerous. But I want to be in, like, buildings that were, like, built to withstand hurricanes, like in Walt Disney World. So I kind of want to be there. Kind of wish I was there. All right. So yeah, you'll have to let me know how the hurricane is. Again, got my water. East Riders, did I hit the Big Lots sale? No, I've heard about it. I did go to one Big Lots recently. They had nothing there. So I gotta go and find some more Big Lots. Yeah, and when I was at the Big Lots, they were doing the buy one get one 50% off, Hector. That was what was going on. But the Big Lots I went to had nothing. They were like picked through. Actually, I don't even think I shouldn't even say picked through. I think they just hadn't received any stock. I mean, their shelves were like empty. So I think that Big Lots just for some reason had nothing. So I should probably try to get out to some more of them. Oh, Joseph says it was awesome meeting you and Greg at Creature Feature. I was like a kid at Christmas. Well, it was nice meeting you too, Joe. It was awesome. Vinny says, did I see any famous people at Creature Feature? Yeah, I saw famous people. I didn't really meet any famous people. They didn't have me with the guests, which I was pleasantly surprised about. A lot of times when I do conventions and they have me out as a guest, they'll stick me with the guests, which for my setup is not necessarily the best because I have more of a vendor setup. I bring toys and movies and set this big whole display up. So I kind of do that sort of thing. So sometimes I look really out of place and kind of weird being put with the guests instead of the vendors. So luckily they had me with the vendors, which was nice. So I didn't really get to mingle with the guests, but I said hi to some of them and whatnot. So it was cool. Hector, what's my opinion on October Sky? It's a good movie. Brandon says, I had an amazing day thrifting. First 9 seasons of The Simpsons for $25. Good deal, especially for season 3. Although season 3 has come down in price. It's only worth maybe like $20, $25 now. It was going for like over 100 like months ago. But still, I mean, you basically paid 9 seasons for the cost of season 3. So that's good. Oh, we got a super chat from Brent. He says, hello, I'm still going to send out your stuff. I promised you've been working 12-hour days. I'll get it out this week, I promise. So, no hurry, Brent. I mean, I appreciate you sending me stuff. No rush at all, but that's awesome. Jinso, do I have an extra copy of Pontypool? Nope. Trashboat says he talked to Alex Vincent at Creature Feature. He said he did some... Creature Feature, and he said him and Don... Mancini, there we go. Currently working on a Child's Play show for Sci-Fi. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Hector, how many people showed up to your display approximately? Hundreds. I have no idea. Vinny says, hey CS, I saw your video today. I'm really surprised Warner Brothers sent you out another package for you. I do have the Lego Batman movie for my collection. You were surprised? Why? All right, I'm not sure how to take that. Jamel says, hey Dave, happy Labor Day, and hello from Antigonish, Canada. I'm saying that wrong. I know I am. I got 6 boxes of free VHS tapes, DVDs, and some CDs from a lady on Facebook today. Lots of rare titles and Disney clamshells. Nice, that's awesome. What's my favorite Blu-ray I own, Hector? I don't know. Sav, no, I'm not putting my DVDs in slips. That was literally just a test. I only bought 1 pack of those slips, basically just to test the idea. I wanted to have them see how they worked. It was all a big maybe. I put them all in there. And they took up so much less space, which was great. But it's not something I'm necessarily planning on definitely doing. I was just testing it. As of right now, I'm not putting my movies in sleeves. I mean, I can't say I'll never do it because it's only a matter of time until I start running out of space, or if we do end up moving to Florida, what am I going to do then? So I don't know. I wanted to have them as a test to see how it would look, how it would work, and it's a maybe. But as of right now, I'm not doing it. So hopefully, hopefully I never need to, because I don't want to put them in sleeves. That's the thing. I would really like to avoid doing that at all costs, but. Movie Hunter says, have you sold or going to keep the Steelbook of Platoon? I'd be interested if it shows up on the store. Movie Hunter, I'm not keeping it, and I did not yet sell it. Send me a message on Instagram, and it'll be yours. I'll tell you what, message me, $5, it's yours. That's it. Oh, Vinny says because he never gets any movies from Warner Brothers in the mail. Yeah, I never used to, and all of a sudden they started showing up. So thank you, Warner Brothers. I appreciate it. Adam wants to know what I thought about the movie Boyhood. I haven't watched it yet. I have it. I haven't watched it yet. I know what it's about, and it sounded like an interesting movie, but I haven't watched it. Ashley wants to know what it is about season 3 of Simpsons that makes it so rare. It's the episode, it was like Lisa's birthday gift or something. It's like I think it's the first episode of season 3. Michael Jackson does a voice of a character, and it's like it's kind of a weird episode where it's this guy who is supposed to be Michael Jackson, but he's not Michael Jackson, but he's voiced by Michael Jackson. If you've seen the episode, you know what I mean. And of course, all that stuff came out about like recently, well, not recently, a few months ago, about Michael Jackson and some things that he may or may not have done. Although from what I've read, those things were blatant lies, and they figured out that the guy, I guess, was lying about these things that apparently happened. They kind of called him in a lie, but I guess Matt Groening still was like, no, get rid of that episode. We want nothing to do with Michael Jackson anymore, which. I mean, I don't care what comes out about Michael Jackson. He could be the devil himself. I just don't agree with like forgetting stuff happened. Like, let's get rid of the episode. It never happened. Like, come on, it did happen. It's like erasing photos. I mean, not that I should be comparing it with this, but I'm just saying it's like erasing photos of like the Holocaust or any like Nazi propaganda stuff. It's like it's horrible, evil stuff, but you don't want to get rid of it because you got to remember this stuff like existed and it did exist and it was here. So I don't know. Remember that Michael Jackson at one point was this guy and everybody loved, and you ended up doing something horrible, and maybe remember not to trust everybody so much. People be a little weary of people. I don't know, something like that. Don't get rid of it though. Don't get rid of it. Anyway, so that's why season 3 was worth a lot of money. Now I guess everybody started selling their copies, so it went down in price. I don't know. Favorite Tarantino movie, Hector? Reservoir Dogs, I usually say. I think so. Sass says, I'm glad you're not putting your DVDs in sleeves. I don't like them. Okay. Brandon says, have you ever had a Laserdisc player that would open the tray every time you would push the play button? No. I know it should open if you don't have anything inside it. So you're saying you put a disc inside? Like you put your disc inside, and when you hit play, it opens up? No, that's weird. Yes, Joseph. Michael Jackson did make great music. Again, the guy may or may not have done some really horrible things to some people that he shouldn't have. I don't know. But as far as an artist is concerned, I like him. Brent says, I'm gonna send Elton John movie Steelbook and Missing Link and some other stuff. Oh, seriously, Brent? You're sending me the new Elton John movie and Missing Link? I wanted to see both of those quite a bit. Wow. I appreciate that. Okay. Amazing. Wow, that's actually really, really cool of you. I'll remember not to buy those. Let's see. Have you seen / do you own any of that 70s show? Yeah, I own the entire series, and I've seen the entire series. It's a great show. I love that 70s show. AJR4 says he has season 3 of Simpsons and is not selling it. Yeah, I'm not selling my copy either. I've found, I think, 2 or 3 copies in the wild that I've resold. One copy I think I sold for when it was still going for like $50. Now, and the other copy I sold for like $20 because at that point it had gone down considerably in price. Rick found a copy or 2, like right when it was like going for like over $100. I think he made like $100 on them or something like that. It was awesome. Wish I had extra copies of season 3 of Simpsons lying around when they were going for like $100. But Mike, I have seen episodes of that 80s show. Why has that not been released to DVD? It only lasted, what, one season? Come on, what's it, Warner or whoever owns that? Release at the DVD. In fact, no, that's a Sony title, right? I think so. So why don't they give it to Mill Creek to release? I would love to see Mill Creek release the complete series, season 1 of that 80s show. That'd be amazing. Hey, Jess is in the house, and Jess is sending me a copy of Cold Pursuit at the end of the week. Wow, you guys are just like checking off all the newer titles that I haven't got my hands on yet. Thank you very much, Jess. I do appreciate it. Appreciate that. That is awesome. Bummed you're not coming out for RetroCon though. Laura says, Dave, CS only. I don't think that's going to be an issue. What do you think of a lot of TV cartoon? Why do you think a lot of TV cartoons don't get put on DVD? A lot of Disney movies and other animated movies do. What are your thoughts? Is it a legitimate subject from last time? It's just because they don't feel like they're going to make money. Companies aren't going to release something they don't feel they're going to make money off it. They're not going to be like, okay, this TV show, we're not going to release it to DVD if we don't feel that there's a big enough audience to warrant buying it. It's just how it goes. They're not going to try to make money off something they're not going to make money off of. So, it's a shame. Is it just season 3 of Simpsons that goes for 100? Well, Landon, season 3 of Simpsons does not go for 100 anymore. It goes for like 20, 25 bucks now. But yes, only season 3. It used to go for 100 bucks at one point. Now it doesn't. Now it goes for like 25, maybe tops. That's if it's like sealed. AJR, why isn't Salute Your Shorts ever been released at DVD? I don't know. I wish it would. I love that show. Vinyl asks if I see the new Godzilla. I've not seen it yet, no. 3B, do I have the Drag Pack cartoon series? That's a great question. I don't remember if I have that or not. I want to say yes, but I might be wrong. I'm trying to look over my Ds right now. I don't know if I have the Drag Pack. I know what it is. I know the DVD release. I just don't know if I have it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Can you do a video what you should pick up in... I don't know what that means, William. Sorry. Hector, favorite Michael Jackson song? Ooh. Wow. I don't know. My mind immediately went to Thriller, of course, but I don't know if that's my favorite. It might be. I don't know. That's a tough one. There's a lot of good ones out there. Mike wants to know if I own Monster Squad on Blu-ray. Yes, I do. Disney versus Nickelodeon. I'm a Disney fanboy, so Disney. It's only because I'm a sucker for Disney. But I grew up on Nickelodeon more than I did Disney. But still, I'm just a Disney fanboy. I will fully admit that I got issues when it comes to Disney. What is that horror poster? The Ice. You mean my Vanilla Ice poster? My cool as ice? Right there. Brandon says he found some Disney and Hanna-Barbera trade puzzles from the 50s and 60s today. That's cool. What's your shirt? It just says Minty Fresh. It's a Cinema Sickness shirt. You can get these at shop.spreadshirt.com/Cinema Sickness, or just go to cinemasickness.com, click on Cinema Sickness merchandise, and there you go. Get yourself a Minty Fresh Cinema Sickness t-shirt. Obviously, a rip-off of the Winter Fresh t-shirts. Connor wants to know if I listened to Justin Scarred's band, The Scarred. Yes, I have. They're very good. Kind of a like a pop punk, but like a Dookie Green Day type sound. They were a lot more poppy than I expected them to be, though. I kind of, when I saw his band, I really expected them to be a lot more like harder, but they were a little poppy, but in a good way, in like an early '90s pop punk kind of way, not like late '90s pop punk. So pop punk that I actually appreciate and enjoy. I liked them; they're good. I don't own any of their albums though. I should probably get some, or get one. How many albums did they put out? I don't remember. Sad wants to know what it is I like about Disney so much. Mostly the parks. It's honestly, I love their movies and whatnot, but if it wasn't for the parks, I wouldn't be such a fanboy. Mike, yes, he sang. Justin was I believe, lead guitarist, or was he lead guitarist? Oh my gosh, I swear this is only water. He was lead singer. I guess he was lead guitarist as well, maybe. Just in your last video, never knew about Chud 2. I gotta watch it now. Yeah. Vatalos one. Yeah, Chud 2 is awesome. Bud the Chud. I like it better than Chud. I mean, as much as I love the first Chud movie, it's amazing. It's really, really good. I'm just a sucker for like the kind of more cheesiness of the second one, because the second one's definitely a lot more of a cheesy 80s movie, as a lot of like horror franchises are. A lot of horror franchises, the first one's a bit more serious, whether it's like late 70s, early 80s, it's a bit more serious, and then part 2 comes along and they completely camp it up, and I kind of like campy 80s horror, so I like Chud 2, Bud the Chud, a little bit better, but yeah, both Chuds are great. Megan says his dad works at Disney. Oh, that's cool. Disney, like where? Like at California, or how's it going, G? Says J2H. It is going. By myself today. I don't know if I'm gonna go 2 hours today though. I got a lot of stuff to do, and I don't feel like talking for 2 hours. My throat already hurts. I was talking a lot this weekend, so I'm trying to like, I don't know if you can hear. I'm trying to like talk and like clear my like voice and everything at the same time, because my throat's all like messed up from this weekend. Because you're talking over all the people. You're talking loud the whole weekend because you're talking over everybody at the convention. So my throat's already a little sore as it is. What's my favorite punk band, Mike Wolf? I don't know. I don't know. I usually say One Man Army, but I don't know. There's so many good ones. I can't really just say one. Oh, Megan says he works at Disney World. He does mostly holiday service stuff. His coolest job was driving the boats from the Disney Springs to the hotels and stuff. That's awesome, Megan. Very, very cool. Hope he's safe in Florida right now, because again, the hurricane is on its way. I think it's going to hit tomorrow or something like that, or tonight or something. So hopefully he is safe and sound. Maybe he's working in one of the hotels. That would be good, because then he'll be nice and safe there. So yeah, hopefully he's good. But that's cool that he works for Disney. Maybe I'll meet him someday. I'll be down there in December. Jeremy says I should come hunting in Canada. Yeah, my province of Nova Scotia has some value villages, and a ton of great pawn shops. I would love to go hunting in Canada. Definitely something I want to do at some point. Do you have a time portal band? A band that when you hear takes you back to your childhood or certain times of your life? Mine is old school Green Day. It's not usually a band for me. It's usually like certain albums, especially compilations. I'd say more compilations, because even though I used to listen to a lot of, I've listened to, Rancids and Out Come the Wolves, or, Operation Ivy, or, whatever. I listen to all these old punk bands and ska bands. I used to listen to a lot of compilations. It's kind of like, I think I always liked the idea of compilations. Like, even now, I rarely put in like an album and listen to it unless I just got it. I usually just put my iPod on shuffle and just let it shuffle through all my music. So I think I just always really like the idea of just like, of just music changing all the time, compilations. So, for me, I'd say, some of like the, oh God, I can't think of the name of the albums. There's like the Punk Uprising album, the Punk-O-Rama albums by Epitaph. What were the ska ones called? Oh my gosh, there were like some ska albums. I don't know if you guys remember. There were like there's a whole thing of ska albums. Those take me back. There's a lot of them. Mike Wolf says he hopes Tim Tracker's okay. I'm sure he will be. He's in a nice new home. I'm sure he'll be nice and safe there. Booth Babe Greg is in the house. Sorry, again, throat is just... Punk comps, 99 cents. Yeah, New Red Archives was sick. Yeah, Henry says, I miss the days of going into like a Hot Topic or going to a punk show, and they'd have like compilations. Like they would literally sell compilations for like $1. Probably the cost of them to make that disc. But it was a good idea because it worked for me. These like little punk labels would put out a compilation for $1 and say, here you go, here's a CD for $1, and it'll be all these punk bands, and you would, you know, listen to them and go, oh, I want to buy the album of this band and this band and this band and this band, and then you'd end up buying the albums. I know I would, so it was a good idea. Mike Wolf says he's going to send me a box of comps. Awesome, I appreciate that. Very cool. I will listen to those. That's awesome. Yeah, Mike Wolf, Fat Music for Fat People. Yeah, all the Fat Records compilations. Those were great as well. Physical Fatness, Fat Music for Fat People. What was the other one? Something about fatulence or something. Yeah, those were great albums. I have a bunch of those in my collection already. Mike Wolf, do I still rock an iPod Classic? No, I have one, but I don't rock it. I had one for the longest time because iPhones did not have as big of a memory for the longest time as an iPod Classic, and I always thought that was ridiculous. Now that's not the case anymore. iPhones have way exceeded the memory limits of an iPod Classic, so I just have all my music on my iPod. Not all my music, but the stuff I actually listen to. I didn't really necessarily meet Joe Bob Briggs. I said hello to him, but I didn't start talking to him or anything like that. But I did see him and I waved and said hi. Yes, Mike Wolf, the short music compilation. I don't think I have that. Do I? I can't remember if I ever got that back. I used to own it, and then of course I sold my collection years ago. Did I ever get that back in my collection? I'll have to check on that. I don't know if I ever got that back. Hey Dave, have you checked out Dragged Across the Concrete yet? No, I have not seen it yet. I heard it's good, but I haven't watched it yet. Mike Wolf, not a Spotify man? No. No. I'm a physical media man. Boothby Break says, got to meet Dr. Satan. Or sorry, Dr. Satan! Maybe he lives next door to you. And Greg got me an autograph by Dr. Satan, which I'll show you guys in an upcoming video. So thank you, Greg, for that. I appreciate that. Sad, you got the Defiant ones on CED, DVD, and Blu-ray. Yeah, I know. I now have it on like 3 formats. Yeah, that worked out interestingly. I'll probably get rid of my CED, but I'll keep the DVD and Blu-ray for now, obviously. Henry says the Ataris, the Donnas, Anti-Flag, No Use for a Name, Blink-182, all good bands. Although, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the Donnas. I like their first album. The first Donnas album has a very, DIY, garage band type feel to it, and it's really good. And then, of course, they get signed by a major label, and they get very polished up, and I'm like, eh. So, the Donnas' first album's great. Everything after that, meh. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. It's just okay. I saw them play live before. It was them, the Selby Tigers, and Bratmobile. I went for Bratmobile. I was like, I don't really care about the Selby Tigers. I don't really care about the Donnas. But, ooh, Bratmobile's playing? I'll go. I think my girlfriend at the time really wanted to see the Donnas, so that's why we went. Greg says, yep, I'm a good guy like that. I was blessed all weekend by viewer gifts and all that, so I wanted to give back with that donation and the autograph. Sean says, going through old Adam the Woo stuff yesterday and seeing a video with you in it. Yes, we've shot some videos together. Have you guys done a lot of videos together? Any plans on stuff for the future? We've only done 2 or 3 videos together. Any plans? No, no plans. Usually when we meet up, it's kind of just like, oh, we happen to be in the same place at the same time. And, if I'm in Disney and he's in Disney, I'll text him and say, hey, man, I'm down here. If you want to, shoot something, let me know. Or when he came up for Blobfest, he was like, hey, I'm coming up to your area. Do you want to film? So usually just, we don't plan stuff out so much. But if we happen to be in each other's area, we'll hit each other up. Megapotastic. Oh, Joe's here. Joe says, the Donnas, they were great. I remember them. Yeah, Falcon, I can't wait for Black Friday either. I'm waiting. It's going to be, I hope it's good. I'm curious to see if this is the year where we get some good deals on 4Ks, like $5 4Ks. I wouldn't be surprised. They've been out long enough now that they could drop in price, because I see a lot of $9.99 4Ks at places nowadays. So I'm really curious to see if this is the year we finally get the $5 4Ks. And if we do, maybe I'll do some upgrading. Mike says, how am I feeling after the library purge? Great. I'm so happy to be rid of that stuff. A lot of people were like, you're going to regret it. You're not going to want to get rid of all those doubles and all those, you know, all those artwork variations and whatnot. And I'm so happy I did. They were taking up so much space. I did not need them. As I keep saying, how many copies of Dumbo did I need? I probably had Dumbo like 20 times in my collection. That's insane. If I'm going to watch Dumbo, how many copies of Dumbo do I need? One, my Blu-ray copy, and it still has the crows intact. I'm going to watch that. Actually, that's a lie. I did keep 2 copies. I kept my Blu-ray copy and my original DVD copy, and the only reason I kept my original DVD copy is because it actually has a special feature showing off the future film Dumbo 2, which never happened. So I love that special feature on that DVD, so I did keep that. So yeah, but I don't need like to have 20 copies of Gone with the Wind. I mean, why did I keep buying different artwork variations and different releases of Gone with the Wind? I don't know. I need it once. I got it on Blu-ray. I'm fine with that. I can watch it on Blu-ray anytime I want. I don't need it 20 times. So I'm very happy. I got rid of all my doubles. They were taking up a lot of space that I did not need. Even artwork variation, even as much as I love artwork variations on like certain Laserdiscs or VHS, I didn't really need them. And anything I really, really, really liked, any packaging that I was like, you know what, this is too cool. Like maybe some like interesting European artwork or like a really cool Laserdisc or something like that, or a movie I'm a big fan of that I really didn't want to get rid of like certain copies of. I have them all in my display cases. That's why I kept those display cases or got those display cases and put stuff in them, was to keep all this stuff that like, okay, this is the stuff I have for the purpose of collecting that I really don't want to get rid of. The stuff that I look at and go, man, that release is so cool. That VHS release, that DVD release, that, you know, European release of that movie is so amazing. I gotta hold on to that. I'm not getting rid of that. That's why I got the display case. But again, Dumbo for like release for the 7th time by Disney, just because there's, you know, the artwork's a little bit different, or it's this whatever edition. I didn't need that. All right, where we at? Fast Squirrel, what do I think about Disney Plus? I mean, it's cool and all. I don't have it. I have no plans on getting it unless the wife wants to get it or something. But I personally have no plans on Disney Plus. I don't know. I hate streaming. I just want stuff to everything needs to be released physically. Darn it. Saturday Morning Saturday Morning Fan says I need to go to Scarecrow Video in Seattle. I would love to. That'd be awesome. But J2H says, did you make your decision? Sleeves versus sim cases? Neither. I'm not doing either of them at the moment anyway. That was just a test. Booth Babe Greg says he's hoping to come with me, hoping to come hunting with us this Black Friday. That would be awesome. Mike Wolf says, did you toss the saws? I didn't toss them. I sold them. I only kept one. I kept the one that has the box where you press it and the saw blade spins. I think it's a really cool release. I kept that copy of Saw. All the rest I sold. I actually put them all together and sold them in one big bundle to somebody. So those are gone. I didn't need them. Like, it just, they took up space I didn't need. Kyle says he just bought Blade, like the Wesley Snipes movie. Is it any good, or is it any goo, as he says? It's very goo. No, it's very good. Yeah, the Blade series is great. I love those movies. There's a question. Fast Squirrel, is Booth Babe Greg doing YouTube now? I don't know, Booth Babe Greg. You doing YouTube now? You should be. Joe says he already committed to 3 years of Disney Plus. That's good. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of really good stuff that looks like it's coming out for Disney Plus. That's all. That's great. It's just, I mean, I'm a physical media guy. I want to own it. I don't want to watch something one time and be like, oh, that's that, and then it goes away or something. I want to own it. Wow, J2H. You know everything you say doesn't get shown when you curse? And I'm not going to show it, so just FYI. Any interest in a VHD player? Local electronics thrift store had one for $150. Not sure if that's a good deal. Never seen one before. Wow. Sean, your local electronic thrift store has a VHD player? I'm very interested, but $150 is a lot of money. And does it work? Because I have some VHDs in my collection, and I kept those because I only had a couple of them. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be tempted. I'd say yes to $100, but I don't know, 150. I'm still tempted because you don't see them ever. Like you never see those. But yeah, I am very tempted. Okay, Booth Babe Greg says, yes, I'm getting vids together. I have one from the convention coming and a review. Awesome. Yeah. Where are we at? Sorry, everything's moving too fast. Landon wants to know when my son starts school. He already started last week. He's been in school for a week now. Kindergarten. Awesome. Will Disney ever release the classic Marvel cartoons on DVD in America? UK had them for years. I don't know. That'd be nice. I doubt it at this point. Sorry, Sav. I know. Sav says I broke his heart by selling the Saw DVDs. I know. They were fun to collect, but I mean, come on, this room's only so big, guys. I rather make room for new movies than the same movie over and over again. So I had to do what I had to do. If I had a much bigger space, I would not have sold all the doubles. I would have kept them, but. All right, where are we at? Booth Greg says he's at 64 subs now. LOL. That's pretty good. You don't have any videos though, right? I think, right? But Greg, you have like no videos, but you have a bunch of subs. That's awesome. That's good. So when you do post videos, these people can watch them. They'll be the first to check out your videos. That's good. J2H is the first CS video I ever saw was the Saw video. Yeah, a lot of people watch that video, which was cool, but then I ended up getting rid of them all. Mike Wolf says that I bail on the Night of the Living Dead variations. Sort of. I actually still have all of those. I didn't sell them because there was part of me who was thinking I wanted to kind of keep them because I love that movie so much, and I thought, okay, if I'm gonna keep artwork variations of just one movie, it would kind of be cool to keep those. So I haven't completely decided against doing that. I don't know. I still have them all. I didn't sell any of those. I still have every single one of them. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe somewhere down the line I'll figure out a place to like display them and I'll keep them. I'm actually in the process. I'll show you guys. There you go. Of moving some stuff around down here in the library. I'll show this camera too. There you go. I'm moving some things around down here in the library. I feel like I messed that up now. Is that better? Probably not. I screwed that up more. So in theory, I might end up making some more room down here. And if I do, maybe I can find a place to put those. Fast Squirrel says, I have a rare Titanic VHS set, Dave. Nice. I have 3 of them. I have the full screen, the widescreen, and like the 4-year consideration release because I had to keep them. Those were something I couldn't get rid of. Mike says we need to get you a storefront. I wish. Gosh, I would love a storefront. That'd be amazing. Where are we at? Sean says, do I have any Laserdisc games? No, I don't. That'd be cool. I would totally, if I came across like, what were they? Why am I drawing a blank? Dragon something? Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair. If I came across like Dragon's Lair or something like that, or Space Ace or whatever, I would buy those, definitely. But no, I don't have any. Noah, did I get my Mill Creek package? Not yet. Today's a holiday, though, so maybe tomorrow? Are they sending one out? Greg says he's unaware they had games for Laserdiscs. Greg, yeah. For a while, a lot of video games in arcades were run on Laserdisc. All the ones with like realistic looking stuff, like the Space Ace, Dragon's Lair, like I think the Mad Dog McGree or whatever it was called, the gun game. Those were all done on Laserdisc. That's how you played them. They were Laserdisc games. Jack says, am I seeing It Chapter 2? Not in theaters, but I will eventually. Falcon says you hate Mill Creek packaging only when they package it poorly. Usually they're okay, but they've screwed up a few times in the not too. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Recently they've screwed up some packaging. There we go. It's been a long weekend. I'm so tired right now. Falcon says Mill Creek packaging not so good. It depends. Like, not all their packaging's bad. They just sometimes do those weird series sets where they put the things in the sleeves. That's bad. As long as they don't do that, that's pretty much the only thing I have again. Like, the only negative thing I have to say about their packaging is when they do that. Otherwise, they're fine. Better sequel, Pet Sematary 2 or Bud the Chud? Chud 2? Or yeah, Bud the Chud, Chud 2. Jesse, I don't know. I'm not sure. Borat, Bruno, or the director? Borat, Damien. I'd go with Borat. Oh, that's right, Dictator, not director. Dictator. I'd go with Borat though. Sean, have you always loved Spice Girls since you first heard them, or did they have to grow on you? No, I liked them like right away. Nothing worse than the Omen box sets. Which one? The Blu-ray one? I don't like the Blu-ray one because it's like the size of a DVD case. Why'd they do that? Carnage 6X says he went to the Chapter 2 Canadian premiere a week ago, and the director and producer were there. I liked it. Very cool. Jeremy says, I know you buy a ton of Stephen King for your store, Dave, but have you ever read any of the books? I just finished it about a month ago. No, I don't read early movie drafts. I just wait for them to actually be made into movies. Dave wants to know how I'm doing, or how's it going? It's going. Sav, do I still have the Ultimate Saw collection? No. No? I don't think. I don't know. I had to double check. Dave, thoughts on Alita? Didn't I review Alita already? I think I did. Pretty sure I reviewed Alita. I loved it. It was great. Says J2H. It was good. Fast Squirrel says, wait, I guess he meant, I saw Muppets TV show set in your video. I was hoping you would buy it so I can get it. Oh, it was probably either too expensive or scratched. I usually pick up the Muppets when I come across them for a good price because they sell. But if I didn't buy it, there was a reason. Oh, Joseph says the Omen set was cheap. Yeah, I remember being not very good packaging. And, well, here's the thing. The Omen Blu-ray set not only had poor packaging, but it doesn't have Omen 4, which I'm like, why? Why? It's got Omen 1, 2, 3, and the remake, but no, not 4. I don't get it. Mike says, any plans to come back to New Hampshire? Bull Moose is doing a buy one used DVD CD, get two free. They need to make space. I would love to get back. I would love to get back up there. Hopefully sometime soon. Greg and I were actually talking about it this weekend about how we want to get back up to like the Boston area and do some more hunting. So maybe this Halloween. I don't know. I mean, other than weekends I have conventions, I'm pretty much good to go. So it's honestly it's up to when everybody else can go. So whenever Greg wants to go, or Rick, I think Rick's gonna want to come too, obviously, which is fine. So whenever we can get everybody together to go up there, and Joe, of course, has to be okay with it as well. If we can get everybody to go up there, I'm down. Mike says, "Let me know. Let's meet up." I'm not weird. Okay. Joseph says, I want to see Omen 4 again so bad. It was a good made-for-TV movie. Yeah, I wonder that's why they never keep it in the set, because it was a made-for-TV movie, but I don't care. Who cares? Like, it was in the DVD set. Why not put it in the Blu-ray set? Sav says, it's 1:45 a.m. and I'm sitting in my garden watching your live stream. Awesome. Did you used to watch USA Up All Night, Jesse? I think I watched some of that before. Yeah, back in the day. Yeah. It's so hard to do these live streams by myself. I'm so tired, and my throat's just like it's going away, guys. My water's warm now. I like you guys are just talking amongst yourselves now. I'll just sit here and let you guys chat. Jamel says, do I have the All in the Family Complete Series set? No, I don't. I want to say, do I have... I don't know if I have the entire series. I want to say I have the entire series in the individual releases, I think. I don't know. I could be missing a few of the seasons. I'll just see. Augie says, you see my Instagram post where I seen 11 Titanic VHS? Yeah, I think I liked it. Because you tagged me in, didn't you? Yeah, I saw. That was great. Let's see. Falcon wants to know if I use Blu-ray.com for info. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Have you ever watched any extreme horror films? I think so. Says David. Look at that. Booth Babe Greg's just chatting away to everybody. He's taking over the live stream. Took over my booth. Or not my booth. Took over somebody else's booth at the convention. Now he's taking over my live stream. I tell you. Okay. Do you ever see VHS making a comeback, Sean? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, actually surprised it hasn't already, because about a year ago, I was seeing VHS stuff everywhere. Like they were doing all the VHS, like DVD and Blu-ray packaging. Funko had those VHS shirts that came in like VHS packaging. It was like VHS, all kinds of stuff. Like T-shirts were like, you know, the stacked VHS. It was like VHS was everywhere. Like last year, and I was like, oh man, I wonder if like, you know, it's gonna make like a retro comeback, and it never really did. I'm kind of surprised. I would love for it to make a comeback. You know, just for like maybe fun collectibles or something like that, so you can get some of your favorite movies on like VHS. That'd be fun, but it never seemed to do that. I know some independent like horror companies do like special edition releases on VHS, but I'm talking like more, maybe some more mainstream stuff would be kind of interesting. What do I think about the movie Rubber, Fast Squirrel? It's a weird movie about a killer tire, but it's fun. I like it. Joseph, no, Greg's not riding with me to RetroCon. Greg has his own booth at RetroCon this year. Imperial Collectibles will have their own booth. So, yeah. Any 90s shows that you miss that were still, or that you miss, any 90s shows that you miss, I guess he wants them to still be around today. I miss like anything like TGIF. Like I loved all those shows so much. And you know, things like, I mean, I miss a lot of shows like Fresh Prince and Full House, although they did Fuller House, Family Matters, Step by Step, Home Improvement. I loved all those shows growing up as a kid. Joe says he's moderating a panel at RetroCon. All right. Joe says he misses Cheers. It was a good show. Yeah, Jim, Boy Meets World. Yeah, although Rick will tell you all about a certain cast member of that show that now does, she still acts in very interesting videos, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm just laughing at Greg here, who's having a full-blown conversation with everybody. I'm trying to read all these conversations, and I have to like skip over everything that like between Booth Babe and everybody else. All right. Ashley, Saved by the Bell. Yep. Oh my gosh. Mike Wolf says, come to Rock and Shock, Dave. I don't usually go to conventions unless I'm invited out as a guest or press, because I honestly have very little interest in conventions, because I don't usually buy very much at conventions, and I'm not really a autograph person. I don't really care much about autographs. So for me, conventions, like personally going to a convention, it serves a little purpose. Except for like Blobfest or something like that. Like Blobfest, I just have a fun time at, period, whether I'm a guest or not. I love Blobfest. But any other convention, it's like there's very little reason for me to go. But of course, if I'm a guest or I'm invited out as press, I'll check it out. I mean, it's not that I don't have fun at conventions. It's just paying like somebody like $30 or something to get into a convention, or $50 or however much it costs to get into a convention. I'm not really getting anything back from that, because again, I don't want to do autographs. I don't want to go get autographs. I don't want to, I'm not going to buy much. So for me, it doesn't. I'm basically paying you money to not really do anything. So, but I would love to. Tammy, yes, I had very good sales this past weekend at the convention. Mike says he'll introduce me to Kane Hodder. Well, that'd be kind of cool, actually. Boothbag Greg says Dave doesn't do cons. No, I don't really do. Again, unless it's press or I'm a guest. That's kind of the only way I go out to a con. It's just, again, it's not my bag, baby. But they are fun. It's not that I'm knocking on conventions. When I go to them, when I am invited out as press, or I am invited out as a guest, I always have a blast at every convention. They're so much fun. It's just again, I don't need to go unless so. Mike says there's an Uno across the street. I'll buy you garlic bread. I don't want garlic bread. Mike, I went their thin crust pizza. I don't like Uno's like typical thick pizza. Oh, that's just horrible, like that Chicago style pizza. I hate that. If you like it, good for you. I don't. But their thin pizza, it's so good. Jesse says, what's my favorite Friday the 13th movie? I would just go say the first one's my favorite one. Yeah. Mike says done. All right, Mike's buying me a pizza. All right. Well, Mike, yeah, talk to them about having me out as a press or guest, and I'll do it. Tammy says, do I have video footage from this weekend? Yes, I do. It's coming up tomorrow, I think. I think that video should be up tomorrow, in theory. 2 videos, actually. There's a video and then there's a bonus video. I shot something else that night, so. Mike says, see you at Rock and Shock. Okay. Fat Squirrel, no, I did not get that candy machine. I kind of regret not getting it, but at the same time, I wasn't quite sure where I was going to put it, so. I don't really need it. Yeah, Sav, pepperoni thin crust every time. I agree, Sav. That's what I do. I get the pepperoni thin crust pizza from Uno. Yes, Sav and I are on the same page with that one. It's so good. Falcon Crest, yeah, I've seen Shock Treatment. In fact, I was just talking to Stephanie today about Shock Treatment, because she was saying they're doing Rocky Horror at the Colonial Theater, like I think in October. And she was talking about wanting to go, and I said, can I dress up as a character from Shock Treatment instead of dressing up as a character from Rocky Horror? And I don't know, that'd be funny. Bat Quinn, I don't know how I got introduced to the Spice Girls. I honestly don't remember. I was in middle school when they came out, so I don't remember. What do you think of Disney Movie Club only Blu-rays, says Saturday Morning Fan? I mean, they make sense. They do it because they're not going to make their money back. It's like Warner Archives. They put stuff out on DVD-R because they know they're not going to make money releasing it in stores, and that's why Disney does. Disney would in a heartbeat release a certain movie to Blu-ray if they knew it was going to make a ton of money. But if they're like, we're not going to make anything off this, then we'll make it an exclusive. People who join the club, they can get it. Those people obviously really want this stuff. But your average Joe Blow at Walmart isn't going to buy that movie on Blu-ray, because first of all, Blu-ray is nowhere near. It's selling. I think isn't like DVD like over 50% of sales. Like Blu-ray doesn't even match the sales of DVDs. So. Tammy says she can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? Did I go away? Is my voice still here? I hope so. Saf says, I've got good taste of movies and pizza. Movie says he can hear me. Fast Girl says I lag sometimes. Mike says I'm good. I don't know. It's YouTube. I don't know what to tell you guys. It just try refresh if there's any. Usually, if there's any issues with YouTube, try refreshing your page, because sometimes you'll need to refresh your page and then it works fine. Sometimes it's actually on your end, not my end. I think most of the time it's probably on my end, but sometimes it's not. All right. The stream keeps messing up from time to time. I assume it's because it's storming where I am. Oh, maybe. Where are we at? Hey, Joe Martinez is here. I didn't notice you were here. Hey, Joe. Can we come up to Boston sometime soon? Mike says, do I ever hit up haunted houses in October? You know, I've never been the biggest fan of haunted houses. I kind of find them a little cheesy, like, in a way. Like, they don't really scare me very much because, I mean, sure, if somebody jumps out behind a closet and says, boo, I'm going to be startled. But here's the thing. They jump out and they go, boo, and then they just kind of stand there and go, and look at you, and it's like, hey, now it's just getting cheesy and weird. And I don't really enjoy them so much. So I don't really go to them. Geriatric Geek says global sales of video disc formats, which in this context means DVD, Blu-ray, and UHD, were 25.2 billion in 2014, but only 13.1 in 2018. That's a drop in the ballpark of 50%. Yeah, not surprised. Bootpick Break says, I worked at haunted house attraction and did more than that and made people feel, I think, uncomfortable. J2H says, do I think they will have the Dollar General glitch this year? I don't know. I wish. That'd be great. Although, they haven't really been getting much in. I've been hitting up, I mean, maybe once a month. I have one right up the street from me. Like, once a month I run into that one. I got another Dollar General I sometimes stop at. They haven't really got much in. It's like the same stuff I've been seeing for like years. Like they don't really get much into those stores anymore. So it's like, honestly, I'm more interested to see what they maybe get in for Black Friday, because the past couple years they've received interesting Black Friday titles like box sets and stuff. So I'm curious if this year they get some cool stuff in. We'll see. This video is definitely a video that has just everybody else talking to everybody else, which I like. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I just gotta try. I'm trying to skip over those conversations. Tammy says a video store she hit up today was buy 2 DVDs, get 6 free. Nice. That's good. That's a good deal. Michael, am I planning on doing a Halloween marathon this year? Yeah, I'll probably do that again this year. Yeah. I was gonna say, oh yeah, I went to, Steph and I went to a Goodwill today, and we went to a Salvation Army today. A Salvation Army that actually let me film in there. The Goodwill was just regularly priced, and again, it's only water. And the Salvation Army was actually having some interesting sales. There was like 25% off the entire store. But then some stuff was like 75% off apparently, and then some DVDs were like 50% off. I don't know what was what, but I basically got like this pile of stuff. DVDs, some VHS, some board games. I got this big pile of stuff for like $15, which was really, really cool. So, yeah. Falcon says, no, it's vodka. What TV show was that from? Where like there's like a judge on the or like, yeah, like you know, on his stand, and somebody goes and reaches for his water and takes some and drinks it, spits it down. They're like, this is vodka, and the judge is like, what was that from? Damien says the Salvation Armies here suck. Yeah, was it Night Court? I don't think so. Jesse says Up in Smoke. Was that what it was from? I swear it was from something else besides those two. It might not have been. It could have been that. No. All right. Bohemian says it was Night Court, so maybe it was Night Court. All right. Or it could have been used. It's a gag that probably could have been used in like a lot of movies. So, Where we at? Having to read over everybody else's conversations. Saturday Morning Fan. Yes, I did put that Batman standee up in my room. It's actually, I took a picture of it. It's on Instagram. You guys haven't seen it, it's up there. Timmy says the Salvation Armies there are better than the Goodwills. I'd say it's definitely the difference. Yeah, okay, Jesse. Yes, he says no, it was Up in Smoke. Chong does it. Yes. Now that you're saying that, I'm actually picturing it in my head. You are absolutely correct. It was Up in Smoke. Yes. Yep. I am. That, like, all of a sudden that scene just went and clicked in my head. I remember that now. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's what it's from. Which makes sense because I've never seen like every episode of Night Court. I've seen episodes of it, but yeah, Up in Smoke. I've seen that multiple times. So yeah, okay. Falcon says, I would like to see you at Spooky Empire in Orlando for fun. Again, guys, if you want to see me at these conventions, contact them. Even if I just come out as press or whatever. I mean, especially to Orlando. I wouldn't be schlepping all my merchandise down to Orlando, but I would I'd come down and do press for them or whatever, or even if they want me as a guest just to hang out. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I would do that. Sav says it's a matter of time until 4Ks will be sold in Dollar Trees. Oh yeah, definitely. I still remember the first time that like Blu-rays started showing up at like Big Lots and Dollar Trees and stuff. I remember how excited I was, or when I first started seeing them pop into Goodwills and things like that. So yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm going to have to probably end this video soon because this is killing my voice. Again, this whole weekend, I was talking very loudly inside a convention hall because, I mean, it's full of people and, you know, I'm trying to talk to customers and fans and our neighbors who are behind us who are really cool. And I'm trying to talk to Greg and I'm talking very loudly because, you know, I got to talk loudly so people can hear me over the crowds. So my voice is like, it's like gone. How many people do we have here? All right, cool. Augie says, have I seen 4Ks in Big Lots? No, I don't think so. Has anybody else? Walmart has a $5 Blu-ray bid now. They've had $5 Blu-rays for a while. That's nothing new. They've had that, at least around here, they've had that for years. Master of Puppet says, E.T. and Big Lots on 4K by me. Very cool. That's awesome. I picked that up a few years back on 4K. I think I have it on 4K, yeah. They had it like Walmart during Black Friday, I think for $5. Joe says his weekend knocked him out. Yeah, Joe was at Dragon Con. Looked like a fun time. I was watching some people's videos for that. So freaking tired. Yeah, I slept quite well last night, and then today when I got back from hunting with Stephanie, I took a nap because I was so tired. I was like, there's no way I'm doing this live stream without taking a nap first. Tammy says not here. Big Lots has very little media. Yeah, Big Lots are very just hit or miss. Some Big Lots I go into, and it's like, wow, this place is just loaded with movies. And then other Big Lots I go into, and there's like nothing there. It's weird. Joe says, and RetroCon is coming out. Yeah, RetroCon's in 2 weeks though. You'll be, are you still gonna be tired from Dragon Con in 2 weeks? I'll be good. I'm ready to go. Greg says he's already started packing for RetroCon. I gotta do that. I gotta go through all my stuff that I brought with me to the last convention and replace it with some stuff I want to bring with me to RetroCon. Because I brought, when I went to Creature Feature, I obviously brought like anything horror related I had with me. But I want to take some of that stuff out, not all of it, but some of it, and replace it with some toys because RetroCon's more of a toy show. So I definitely got to switch stuff out. Jeremy says, thanks for chatting with me, Dave. Look forward to the next video tomorrow. Have a good night. See ya, Jeremy. Joe says it was good seeing Adam, Ryan, Greg, and Tampa J. Hopefully I'll see some of those guys down in Disney. I would really like to hit up some of those guys when I go down in December. I'll be heading down a little bit earlier than my family, so I'll be down there a couple days before my family gets there. So I would really like to maybe like hit them up and do something with them when I'm down there. So we'll see. That'd be cool to shoot some videos with them. Tammy says she's never been to a convention, but it's on her bucket list. Go to RetroCon or Blobfest. Mike wants to know about Minty Fresh. I am. Bohemian says, I'm trying to find some of the older MCU movies on at Dollar General, Family Dollars, and Big Lots, but it's everything I already have. Okay. Damien says, I've seen 4Ks here in our PAL lands, the equivalent of Dollar Trees in the UK. That's awesome. Fast Girl says, are you going to... I don't know what you said. In Houston, Texas? No, I don't have any plans to go to a convention in Houston, Texas. I'd like to, but I don't have any plans. I'm not sure what that... Oh, is it Retropalooza? Is that what you tried to say? I think you missed the O. Oh, Retropalooza. That's put on by the Game Chasers. That's put on by Jay from Game Chasers. I'd love to go, but I don't have any plans. Mike, what's my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street? Which is the one with the hearing aid? That's my favorite one. I always forget which one that is. That's my favorite one. Sav says he'd like to fly over and hunt with us, especially Steph. Creepy. Sorry, something in my throat there. Augie, do I like the old Three Ninja movies? Yeah, definitely. Joseph says that's Freddy's Dead. Yeah, that's the one I like the most then. Freddy's Dead. Yeah. But I gotta be, excuse me, I gotta be honest. I'm not, I guess I said before in the past, I'm not the biggest fan of the Freddy movies, the Nightmare on Elm Street films. I like them, but it's not one of my favorite franchises. Maybe like every 20 years I pop those movies in, but I mean, it's not like Friday the 13th, I'll watch those movies over and over and over again. The Halloween movies, I'll watch over and over and over again. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, I'll watch over and over and over again. The Nightmare on Elm Street movies, again, once every so often I'll watch them. I'm just not the hugest fan of those movies. They're not bad. They're not my favorite franchise. Saturday morning fan, Heathcliff or Garfield? I don't know, maybe Garfield. That's a tough choice though. Falcon, good night. Jeez. What's the oldest movie in my collection? I don't know. I do have some silent movies, so I don't know what the oldest one is. Jesse, do I like the Amityville Horror? Again, not one of my favorite series or favorite movies, but I like it. J2H says, if I had to pick one, Friday the 13th, Halloween, or Nightmare on Elm Street, 13th. The Friday the 13th movies are my favorite horror franchise. I love this movie so much. Halloween is probably my second favorite, so that's it'd be tough to get rid of them because I love Halloween movies. But I would say the Friday movies definitely. Mike Wolf, I have seen the Never Sleep Again documentary. Yes, in fact, that's does that count as a Friday the 13th movie? Because that's probably my favorite one. All right. I'm not going to go too much longer, guys, because I'm dying over here. Michael, yes, I like the Final Destination movies. Are good. Bohemia doesn't like horror movies. I mean, to each their own. Oh my gosh. I'm getting hungry too. I need food. I haven't eaten since I was out with Stephanie. We got pizza. It was good. Jack, do I like Batman vs. Superman? It's okay. And Jesse, my favorite Halloween movie from the Halloween franchise would just be the first. Tammy wants to know if there's a good place to find a list of out-of-print DVDs. I don't know where there's a list. I usually get my information from places like filmaficionado.com, which is just filmaf.com. But they don't have like a list, so I don't know. J2H says he has the 2-pack of Never Sleep Again and Crystal Lake Memories. Yeah, those are both great documentaries. Mike, what am I gonna eat? I'm probably gonna get burgers. I could go for a burger right now. But Burger King or Wendy's? Probably Burger King. Sav says 80s, 90s, or 2000s horror movies. 80s, all the way. Brandon says he can be seen in the special features for Never Sleep Again. Really? Where at? That's cool. Evan, what am I doing to my collection? I'm just reorganizing some stuff to make some more room. I'll explain it further in a video, but basically just kind of sort of going back to what I had before, but at the same time not. Like, I'm kind of going back to separating stuff by formats, but in a way I'm not, but differently than I was doing before. Not I don't know how to, I don't want to give too much away because I want to do a video on it, but I'm not separating them like completely. It's hard to say. I will show you guys in the video in the future. Tammy, I'm not using the sleeves. That was just a test. And yeah, it was okay. But I don't plan on keeping that. Do I plan on getting some new of the new Scream Factory titles coming out? You guys know me. I don't really buy stuff unless I find it for like $5 or less. So I have no plans on buying anything Scream Factory. If I have Scream Factory stuff in my collection, but it was either stuff that was donated to me or stuff I happened to find in a pawn shop or a thrift store or flea market for cheap. Trashfoot, are you keeping the movies you tested the sleeves on in sleeves, or are they back in the cases? They're back in the cases. I didn't keep them in sleeves. Again, that was just a test. Mike says, feeling on slipcovers because they're ruining my life. Why are slipcovers ruining your life? I think they're kind of pointless and stupid. Like, do I have any I can show you really quick? Well, you guys know what I mean. 9 times out of 10, a slipcover is the same exact artwork as inside. So why bother? I don't get it. I like it when I get a slipcover and like the artwork's different than what's inside. I'm like, that makes sense. But I don't know. Mike says, because they're beautiful and amazing. Boothbag Greg says, give me them. No, I'm not going to give you my slipcovers. Did you know Supernatural had an anime series, Bohemian? Yes, in fact, I have it. It was released to DVD. All right. Again, we'll go for a little bit longer, maybe another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna end this. So we'll go like an hour and a half today, just because I'm trying to see how many viewers we have. Just because I'm dying here. Augie, I've not seen Brightburn yet. Austin says they're a different texture from the case. Is that the reason why slipcovers are cool? Because they're a different texture? Okay. Anyway. Sav says, yeah, slipcovers should have different artwork. I agree, man. I don't understand it. I take a slipcover, take it off, and I'm like, it's the same artwork. Why? Why bother? Why is this a thing? Make it different. Make the art, make it like, I don't care if it's like, you know, if it's lenticular or it's shiny or holographic or it's just completely different artwork. Something about it should be different than what's inside. Because if it's the same artwork, then it's completely pointless to put on there. It's a waste of cardboard. I don't know. Oh, Jack, good night. He says he starts school tomorrow. If you're still watching, Jack, well, I probably won't see it, but good luck, Jack. I don't know what grade you're going into or your college or whatever, but good luck. Ooh, wow. Jess says she used to recycle her slipcovers. See, here's the thing. Just because I find a slipcover pointless doesn't mean I'm going to get rid of it. Because it came with the movie, and I'm a sucker for like keeping stuff together. So I couldn't get rid of the artwork. I could never do that. But yeah, I mean, fair enough. Oh, I think we're buffering here. Perfect. I was gonna go soon anyway. I hate. Okay, now I gotta reconnect. This is fun. Come on, reconnect. It's gonna work, or is this the end of the live stream? I should write something to you guys. I'm disconnected. Uh-oh. And I'm not reconnecting. Can any of you guys see? Wait, oh, I'm back. Here I am. I'm back now. Okay, so we're probably going to end this live stream soon because I just got disconnected for some reason. Oh my gosh, Greg's talking about the mosh pit that broke out during the saxophone concert. That was fun. You're there, Dave. Yeah, I know. I'm back. Still, I'm only gonna go to like 9:30. Then I'm done. Jake says, "What's my favorite music genres?" I'd go with punk and ska. Ska being my all-time favorite genre of music, and then probably punk after that. Yeah, Booth Babe Greg almost got in the saxophone pit. He was going, like we got pushed. And we're like, what? Turn around, and there's a mosh pit. And Greg's like, he starts going over. I'm like, Greg's going to get in. And then he didn't. Greg pussed out. He didn't get in the saxophone mosh pit. Hello, Nickel. I can't read people's names. All right, where are we at? I've lost you guys. That would have been funny. I agree, Tammy. Craig says he wanted to enjoy the song. Fair enough. Joshua says he's getting ready for Hurricane was it Dorian? Yeah. Good luck with that, man. Hope you're safe. Go to a Disney hotel. They're very safe. Mike Wolf. Yes, I do have some of the drive-through DVDs. Yep. Bohemian says he started listening to punk 2 years ago when he was 21. Greg says next time he'll get in the pit. If you could go back in time and date any actress, who would they be, says James? I don't know. Too many attractive actresses out there. Can I say Laura Dern? Dude, yeah, Greg says his ears were screwed though. Yeah. They busted out like this electric sax. It almost kind of sounded like he was playing like a guitar through a sax. It was so high pitched. I thought my eardrums were busted. It was so loud. It was like I didn't want to be the guy who's like, but I almost had to be that guy because my ears were in so much pain. Austin says Phoebe Cates. Yeah, don't blame me for that. Rock and Roger. No, I've not watched Cobra Kai yet. No. Booth Bait, yeah, it was. I like how Greg says it was the Pee Wee Herman song. It was Tequila. But yeah. Am I going to pick up the 101 Dalmatians Signature Collection? I have no plans to. I already have the movie on Blu-ray. It was already released on Blu-ray once before. Yeah, I know. I have no plans to do that. Again, I'm not into like the whole artwork variations anymore, so probably not. Austin says I'm supposed to wear ear protection while at concerts. I'm usually fine at concerts. The saxophone itself was fine. It was just that high-pitched saxophone was really, really loud. Like, disturbingly loud. Like, he should have turned that knob down just a hair. Just got to skank harder, says Mike Wolf. Martina says, what was that Jaws thing you found at a yard sale that you sold at the con? That was like I guess like an ice cooler. It was like a big plastic cooler, and it was one of those things where the handle like comes down and the lid pops up, and when you put the lid back on, you pop the handle back up, and the handle kind of like holds the lid on. And it was like a cooler. You put ice in it, put your drinks in, and stuff like that. And in fact, the lid, when you popped it over, had like 4 holes. You could put like cups or like your soda cans in. So it was an ice cooler, but it was Universal Studios like 1993 Jaws the Ride ice cooler. It was so amazing, and yeah, picked it up for $5, sold it for $15. So Boot Babe Greg says ice cooler. That dude snatched that. Didn't even think or beat down your price. Yeah, had I known. There was the guy who bought it off me was apparently a big Jaws fan. Had I known some giant Jaws fan was going to be coming to the convention and looking at that, I might have charged a little bit more. I put 15 on it because I thought that's a fair price. Somebody will pick it up for 15. But man, had I known a big time Jaws collector was going to be looking at it, I just said like, oh, 25. Joe says I thought the Jaws cooler was smaller until I saw it sold. How big was it? It was pretty big. I mean, it was like maybe like that big. It was a decent size. It was large. Savsy found some video CDs for 50 cents each. Nice. Mike says now the first season of Cobra Kai has an official UK release. Do you think we'll get one here in the in region A? I hope so. Tammy says I still scored. I did. Yeah. Yep. All right. Do you have Toy Story 2 on DVD from 2001? No, I have it on Blu-ray. Why? Should I have it on DVD? Is there a reason why I should have it on DVD? I know they did the whole Stinky Pete thing at the end, but that was like the newer releases they took him out of, not the old Blu-ray releases. I believe the Stinky Pete is still in my Blu-ray release. What are you talking about, Greg? I have no idea what Greg's talking about. Oh, I think he's talking about the Cobra Kai, I guess, or something. Fat Squirrel, yes. Why you keep asking about Rubber? I've seen Rubber. It's a good movie. A movie about a killer tire. It's weird, but it's fun. Saturday Morning says, "Are you getting those Toys That Made Us DVD release? Are you getting the Toys That Made Us DVD release?" I don't plan, like, I don't have plans to get stuff. I don't run out like day one and buy things. I just buy them when I find them for a good price. So if I come across the Toys That Made Us for a good price on DVD or whatever, yes, I'm gonna pick it up. Jack says he's back. He's going in the 10th grade. Awesome. That's very cool. Have fun in high school, man. High school's a good time. Can we get Osmosis Jones on Blu-ray, says David. That'd be nice. Pastor Muppet says, Dave, give Greg your login for your YouTube and let him do a CS live stream. I don't know. Probably won't happen. I'm still I still want to do it. I plan on doing live streams still when I'm in Disney by myself. So, or when I'm with somebody. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it with my family or a friend I'm with. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still going to do. I plan on doing live streams while I'm in Disney. Nice. Tammy says she found a factory sealed VHS tape of the original Psycho at Salvation Army. Very cool. Good movie. Cool VHS release. That's awesome. Is that a Osmosis Jones DVD hard to it no O days? Is that Osmosis Jones on DVD hard to it no O days? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, CSF. I'm going in like 5 minutes anyway. Back up in the viewers. That's awesome. Yes, you have. Fat Scroll says that we've never seen the wife on a video before. My wife's been in many videos. Like, look at the old Disney ones. She's done a live stream with me. We've done some hunting together. She's been in a lot of videos. I mean, not like every video. Like every now, like maybe like once or twice a month, she pops up in a video. So we've done videos together. We've done an eating video together where somebody from, I think it was the UK, sent us like a bunch of like UK candy. We did a video showing off like we tried all the candy together. So we've done videos together. All right, where are you at? Let's see. Did I miss anything good here? My wife plans on doing them with me. I can't wait, says Booth Babe Greg. Just plugging yourself away, huh, Greg? Jeez. Michael says, do you like going to arcades? Yeah, arcades are fun. I'm a pinball guy. I like playing a lot of pinball. So when people go to arcades and they're playing all the games, I usually run over to the arcade. But I like air hockey, and I like shooting games. So like House of the Dead and stuff like that. They're fun to play. J2H says she's in them quite a bit. They hunt together, if I'm correct. We don't really hunt together. Sometimes she's just with me while I'm hunting. Are you any good at pool? I used to be okay at pool, Jack. Back in the day, I haven't played in a really, really long time, so I don't know if I'd be any good. Coolest time playing pool though was one time. It was my friend Zach and I. We were in some. I don't know why we were in a bar playing pool, but we were in a bar about to play pool, and this people were like, "You want to play?" And they're like, we're pretty good. And we're like, okay. And then we trashed them. It was awesome. It was great. Liam, do I like Elvis? Yeah. Fat says if I like arcade games, I should watch. Why isn't it's not showing your? I don't know why it's not showing your, I can't even get, wait. Another moderator handle this? I don't have any other moderators. I'm so confused. Fat Squirrel says, if you like arcade games, watch, what is going on? Anyway, I should watch somebody. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. My thing's going crazy here. Jackie says, do you listen to hip-hop or rap? Yeah, I do. Fun Spot is awesome. I go every year. Movie Hunter. I've never been there. I would love to go. Joe says, Booth Babe Greg always pimping himself out, but he is a schoolgirl tease. LOL. No videos yet. I know. He's got to get on that. Jack, I've not seen Dirt on Netflix. Tammy says, yeah, my TV doesn't like your live videos. Sorry. Do I like Elvis movies? Wait. Do I like Elvis movie music? Yeah, sure. I like Elvis movies. I like his music. Yeah, I mean, I'm not some big fan, but I like Elvis. Nothing wrong with him. I got a bunch of his movies in my collection. Seen a bunch of them too. I've actually watched them. I like Boot Babe Greg. I'm like Boot Babe Greg. I need to start doing videos, says Bohemian. Yeah, go for it. J2H says, I'm half your age, LOL, and a third of Joe Martinez. I'm an old one too. Saturday Morning says, I hear they're remaking Great Outdoors. Great. Stop remaking movies. Oh, man. All right, guys. I think we're going to end the video here. It's 9:30. My throat's killing me. This water helped. It did help, but it's still... And I'm starving, and I'm tired. And I have 2 videos that I shot today that I have to edit because I did shoot them. I didn't do them completely live, straight through. I did some cuts, so I have to edit them. I gotta get working on my movies. I gotta take all the stuff I bought today and catalog it. Same with the stuff I bought at the convention. I've got a lot of stuff to do. It's gonna be a long night. I'm gonna be up very, very late tonight, so I got so much stuff to do. So yeah, tomorrow I think tomorrow's video, if I'm not mistaken, I believe is going to be the RetroCon, or I'm sorry, not RetroCon, Creature Feature Weekend video. There will be 2. You'll get the regular, like, actual convention video at 12 noon Eastern, and then at midnight Eastern, I'll post a bonus video for you guys. And then I think after that, it's what I shot today. So stay tuned for all that, guys. But I'm done. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Retro Store, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Yes, Movie Hunter, I'm getting a hamburger. I'm going crazy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh my gosh. Oh, bye. Okay, it was a very tough decision between Wendy's and Burger King, but what can I say? Flame broiled wins out every time.